Good morning, LotRO, Andang here for some more Lord of the Rings Online. This is once again that time to make our way back into LotRO. Today, we have advanced into the second zone, but we got pulled back into the first because of the main storyline.
What have you found? What have you found?
Stolly takes the rusted dagger and the dirty gem from you and eyes them carefully. I will clean these off and have a look, but I am not especially hopeful. Perhaps once I have scrubbed the filth from the jewel, it will match an indentation on the steep set, but I suspect it will not. Still, it might be worth it all its own, even should it not prove to be one of the Zabad Ibn. Allow me to give you this reward, a token of our mutual beneficial relationship, Andang.
I understand you have a report for the prince. Do not let me keep you.
Horn of Gondor, man. Alright. And continue to keep your eyes open for any relics that might be of interest to me. Life on the bridges. Alright. I guess it's back this way. Time to talk to Prince Durin once more.
You have returned from Deepscrave. How fares the Bergbeam?
You tell Durin what you observed during your investigation of the large cavern and the pillar of stone descending within. Thomas, what's up, Queen? Nice to have you here as well. Thanks for the host. The Bergbeam remains strong, then. Good, good. For the pillar of the mountain to retain its stability even after so many centuries of orc degradation seems a marvel to me. But perhaps it should not surprise me so, for I feel the presence of some enchantment upon the mountain home. An enchantment that preserves it from orcish abusements. Have you not noticed the remarkable resilience of the walls of Gundabad? An unwillingness to suffer the marks of orc filth? That may be so, but still the orcs have lived beneath the mountain for many years. And the refuge in which they dwelt may hold useful information for those seeking to combat them. Scour their homes and persons in Deepscrave for useful records, and bring them to me when your search is done. Alright, Prince. We'll get right on that. Okay. Asliv.
Have you a moment?
Here we come. Shabanov, what's up? These apples are so good today, they're like really juicy. Now time to figure English. Now time to figure out where the heck all this stuff is. Too many dang levels in this game. This map in particular. If I remember right, we already did 5 of the quests here. Oh crap, we already did 10? Are we almost done with this? Wow. Also, we found out that it doesn't matter what level you change your allies at. It goes to item level 465 regardless. So even though it says minimum level 131, it's the exact same as someone who has a minimum level 140. At least until they add higher item levels to, you know, 99 eventually. But for now, it is the same. That's all we want to do for now. Alright, let's hopefully realize that it's this way that we're supposed to go and be in good shape and order. Hang on, if we need to go over there... Yeah, I think we're gonna do this first, it looks easier. This map does no good at all, by the way. The most useless map in the game. Like, this map doesn't mean anything. Like, you can't see any of the traversal points. It's so weird. Yeah, I don't think it's on this tier, but we're gonna go and hope that it is anyway. Yeah, the quest text doesn't give us any clue as to if this is the right level or not. I'm assuming it is. For this stuff, anyway. But you never know. Could be a level under, a level above. Dernshalot. Okay, so they all have the right names, so that's good. Here we go, assorted papers. Papers, please. So we are getting really close to leveling to 134 already. We're already over a third through this expansion, it would seem. Come at me, bro. Ooh. We got a shard. Definitely locking that in place. Creaky weather today on the bridge, still angry about missed chances. I've lived over the pity of my whole life. But does that matter to anyone? Does that matter to Gorgar? No, it don't. He could have chosen me, Shakgog. And maybe then I'd have the life I'd deserve. Well, he'd regret it somehow, somehow. Weather settled down a bit. I had a good spot near the fire today. But a great oaf kicked me in the side, and I had to leave it in a hurry. Later I saw him cleaning his tooth with one of the finger bones I found in the bug nest. That was mine! Creaky weather back, worse than usual. Saw the oaf again today. Trying to think of a way to kill him without anyone knowing. If Gorgar picked me, I could do it easily. Still angry. Angry? Have to be. Careful someone don't get me first. That was the most insightful goblin poetry I think I've ever read. I almost said written. I've ever written. But like seriously, I didn't know like, you know, goblins were all mushy and gushy like that. The fact that we just read a goblin diary is kind of funny. Dear diary. Today I ate on humans. But I was out of A1's take sauce. It was a pity indeed. Oh crap, we completed Dragon Slayer. Now hopefully we can open the pages. An enraged orc bells with fury and moves to attack. We just completed Orc Slayer 2. What? Ultra points for the win. Listen to me, Gashnak. Things should have gone differently. Shakajak is the place for Gorgar, is by right. And it was for his father and brother. But ever since the hobgoblins arrived, let the allies among the manfolk inflict mine poxes upon them. And a 10th. Oh man, the apple juice was burning. And a 10th should be... should the first batch go unnoticed. They get the best grog, the best meats, the choosiest places to sleep. Bah! No, now we are reduced to quarreling with the goblins among the bridges for such things, and each one second-rate at best. I could go on and on. You didn't hear this from me, but if Gorgar cannot find victory without the dragon and her hobgoblins, maybe he isn't fit to lead as we thought. At least Razog went down fighting an enemy, and was not slain by an accumulation of insults and indignations inflicted by his supposed allies. Kellogg. Okay, that's what we just read. Did we get it twice? Apparently we got the same letter twice. Interesting. There we go. Alright, now we need to go to the other side of the camp and get the orders from over there. Here we go. With a roar of anger, a ferocious orc rushes to attack. How dare you read my papers, he said. I know what you're thinking, Kerzig, but we didn't have a choice. Our numbers were already depleted in that battle. And without Bogue to lead us, what were our folk to do? Fight on? Some did and died. The rest fled to fight again. And it seemed our time had recently come at last. But it was a deception. You know what awaited us at that ill-fated battle before the gates of that mountain. Death and defeat. Unexplainable failure. Now we huddle in the bridge, squabbling with each other. As if we were no better than goblins. Goblins! I tell you, Kerzig, this may be Gorgar's dwelling. In exile. But Shakajat would suit him better. Alright, lots of words, lots of words. None of them nice. So it seems like the orcs are kind of in turmoil. Which is presumably good news for us. Upon seeing you, the orc begins to ramble. What the heck?
I didn't want to steal from you folks. I had to, on the quartermaster's orders.
Between the raiding hobgoblins and now this war's going, we haven't got enough supplies. And I admit, I stole some of your supplies for myself too. Just don't kill me. I've got information on the dwarfsmiths. We've got as prisoners.
Some amount of truth does exist within the orc's words.
4 smiths disappeared recently on the way to Gundabad, but we lost their trail. We eventually assumed they had perished. Regardless of whether it's the whole truth, the orc is a prisoner now and should be treated as such. I'll bring him back to Asleaf. No doubt Lord Nine will want to speak to you afterwards. That hair is so cool. I just want to kick him off. Oh, he almost kicked himself off. Oh, poor goblin. Assume the kicking position. You can afford to be silent with such a hairstyle. Holy stairs, Batman. Accompanied by Herzig, Spal appears to be studying runes at Zakar Malech.
At your service and your families.
I almost didn't hear you, Andang. As you'll soon learn for yourself, there are strange echoes in this place. Strange indeed. It seems I was perhaps misinformed of the state of things in Gloom-Tarn. I arrived quite prepared to survey the sacred Tarn, as it was tasked of me by Prince Dern himself. But I did not expect my studies to be hindered by orcs and wicked men of all things. No matter. I shall press on, as I always do.
Gundabad will be ours once more.
It seems I had even more reason to send word to you than I first thought, Andang. Do you see the runes, my friend? They read, "All must depart, except the eldest house. Death awaits the unwelcome." Not the most inviting, and for good reason. See what happens when some wicked men render them powerless. Hessig tells me that the orc encampment lies directly in our path, or at least right beside it. As I am certain one as well informed as you will have heard. Hersig's grandfather, Lord Hermath, Stormhammer, has led an expedition into Gloom-Tarn. That's awesome. I love Stormhammer. Stormhammer is such a cool NPC. Although it was said to have faced orcish resistance upon passing through Zaram Mekham, the Gabalaka was able to secure a foothold deeper within the hallowed caverns. At an old overlook known as Watcher's Roost. That is where I wish to go, my friend. And now that you have come, perhaps Hessig will finally allow me to begin my studies. Alright, we'll come back to this. But we've got to, whoa, lag. We've got to stay in the zone we're in for now. This is clearly a much higher level thing. So we'll come back to that for sure, but for now we need to look at other things. So that's unsafe passage. What's that one? Okay, that's missions. We don't care about that one either. Second bounty is there. Hunting thief is there. That's all going to be all the way back with the prince. I do not trust this orc. Have we considered that the missing smiths may be beyond saving? That they were never prisoners to begin with? It would be foolish to believe everything the orc says. But Feely wants to interrogate him together.
I'll tolerate his presence for now.
Let's see here. More might. By a lot. More vite by about 1,000. Tactical mitigation quite a bit. But we lose 2 trait slots. So I'd say it's worse in the end. I understand the value in listening, at least. Perhaps the orc will accidentally let go of important information. I'll tolerate his presence for now. But the moment he ceases to be useful, I will not hesitate to bring the Black Mattock down upon his head. Come then. Gross. He spit something. Let us hear what he has to say. Keep your wits about you.
While the mystery of the thief has been solved, the Orc's offer of information has complicated matters. He may be the key to understanding the situation in Deepsgrave, but his trustworthiness is another question entirely.
One out of 25 quests there. Lots of stuff to explore. So many deeds.
Thank you. It's unpleasant business, but it helps to have another person who isn't as openly hostile.
I have worked with Lord Nine for years and respect him in uttermost. But sometimes his distrust can lead to tricky situations. Even if we aim to defeat Gorgar, we are woefully unprepared. We need more information before we can act. Not just about Gorgar's location, but also those closest to him. And what of the hobgoblins? Where does the power truly lie? I do not know how quickly we will find these answers. But acting rashly won't get us far, either. As it stands now, this orc, Shakaras, knows more than we do currently. It would be prudent to give him the benefit of the doubt and proceed cautiously. Lord Nine has agreed to let me ask questions. However, that won't stop him from interjecting. I'll do my best to intervene if things get heated.
Go ahead, Feely. Why were you hoarding supplies?
I want out of Gundabad, out of this entire mess.
Been stocking up waiting for the right time. Worse than bad.
We didn't have outright war for a while. We were just surviving.
I've been told ever since Bolg rallied folks in Erebor, things have gone downhill for us. Still, we didn't have outright war for a while. We were just surviving. Suppose you could call it a sort of peace.
But peace never lasts, not for us.
Mordor came calling, and Gorgar answered.
Yo, quit standing around like a limp worm. Don't you know we're about to go to war? Fill up the barrels round camp with weapons and deliver these orders to soldiers. Make it quick. So now we're gonna do it? Okay. Because even the orcs can't do their own quests. There we go.
Gorgar emptied Gundabad like his father before him. I was one of the lucky few who survived that battle at Dale. But so was Gorgar. He wouldn't stop bragging about killing a dwarf king. We knew he was lying.
And just when you think things can't get any worse, the end of the war brought trouble. Was it long before the hobgoblins came down from the north to overthrow Gorgar and claim Gundabad for themselves? Of course, I didn't need to tell you the end of that story, do I? Hobgoblins come and we ask Gorgar for reinforcements. He'd sooner flee from hobgoblins. You want Gorgar's generals to drag you to whatever Durstock is? Then watch your tongue before you get excited. Being a traitor. Less talking, preparing to kill. You know the drill. Hand over everything or die. Your choice. Dang. Help me out. Don't let them win. So, we're helping this orc out in the tree. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Okay. I don't know how accurate this story is, guys.
If I kept fighting for Gorgar, I'd find myself bleeding out one day.
Gorgar would leave us to die, and his generals would execute us for dissenting. Right then I knew. Didn't matter if I was fighting hobgoblins, dwarves, or my own people. If I kept fighting for Gorgar, I'd find myself bleeding out one day. After we lost the war in Elderslade, I'd hoped for a rebellion, but, well, fear is a useful tool for dwindling my people. That's why I want to leave, for as I'm concerned, there's only death left for me if I stay in Gundabad. I mean, no harm, honest.
Enough of this. You fought a Dale. You heard Gorgar lie and gloat about killing my father. There is no honor to be found among your people, Orc.
My lord, please let me continue. Shukurs, do you know where Gorgar is?
He's at Thorstrok with his generals. But I'm not telling you where Thorstrok is until you agree to help me.
You're useless then. That makes things easy.
Lord Nayan, he still needs to tell us about the missing smiths.
Last I heard from the quartermaster, the soldiers at Durnhost need more weapons. Those dwarves are trapped there, working on that shipment. I'm getting a word.
Be wary, my friend, for the Orc speaks poisoned words.
Summoning the Mountain King's return, nice. What does his kind care for other than destruction and slaughter? I've been faced with many a difficult choice throughout the years, but this situation is simple enough to understand. Still, I was wrong to pull out the Black Mattock. The orc may be luring us into a trap, but Feely is right. If there truly are dwarves to be saved, then we cannot leave them to the fates. Come, let us continue talking.
To put an end to the line of Azog once and for all. My grandfather and my father would rest easier, knowing it is over.
Gorgar's pride must know no bounds, if he is boastful enough to claim that he killed my father. As if that wretch could have ever laid a finger on him. My people might never see justice done for what the orcs have wrought upon us. But if we defeat Gorgar, then I can see at last a small amount of justice done for my family. To put an end to the line of Azog once and for all. My grandfather and my father will rest easier, knowing it is over. You don't have enough room.
For the Jelruka.
That's just scholar stuff. Alright, I think that's all we want to clear out for now.
To put an end to the line of Azog once and for all. My grandfather
We're so
and my
close to
father
leveling.
would rest easier, knowing it is over. It's time we stopped looking around aimlessly and started acting.
Okay, now we can do other stuff. I think the crit rating will probably be the best. Here we go. These are the things we want to do next for sure. What the heck? It didn't advance it at all. Rigged. It's rigged. There we go, now we're at 192 out of 200. Or 202 out of 216 if you want. Then our crit rating is still going down, but we're still like way ahead of where the base crit rating thing is. We'll probably be able to get rid of some crit rating, or at the very least keep it where it is and won't need to get any more for a while. Until we want to really go for crit again. So we should be good on that throughout the whole expansion. Who are we talking to again?
It's time we stopped looking around aimlessly and started acting.
I've sent Muda to scout Gazat Fark and make sure it isn't a trap. You'll find it on the lowest level of Deep's Grave. In the southeast, by the time you arrive, she'll be there. If you find any information on the location of Durstruck, let me know straight away. It is time we stopped looking around aimlessly and started acting. A sudden rescue. Well, gee, I wonder if they're going to be fine or not. Goblin, goodbye. Okay, so we need to go down to the ground floor. Which we should be able to by going this way. Ugh. Allergies, man. Okay, trying to remember where the way is. Here we go. So let's see, it could be here where we need to go. Not entirely sure. It's looking promising. Forget it, we're just gonna run through everything. Okay. Obtain bat bait from the Orc Beastmaster. There we go. So I'm starting to think we're not in the right spot. There's nothing above us, so it'd have to be down. If anywhere. It's gotta be down there. Yeah, it's looking like there's no masters here. This reminds me of like Utapau from Star Wars. For those that don't know, that's the planet where like Obi-Wan Kenobi fights with General Grievous. On like the weird planet where they're like, it's on level 9 or whatever, and then they go to level 9 and it's like filled with not orcs, filled with droids. Reminds me a lot of that. Particularly the Battlefront levels related to it. Here we go. So I think I'm getting a hang of this place. But it's still, the map doesn't help out at all. I wish they had a better map. The giant bats at Dalgronk hunt and feed on spiders, leaving half-eaten spider corpses throughout the area for future meals. Burning these corpses would mean less food for the bats, and more time dedicated to hunting again. Just gonna get a bunch of you and go to town. This game is so easy. It's ridiculous. You're right, the map is useless. Yeah, they need a different map for this place. Like, this is what the crap? Jeez. What the? Well, that was a huge bat. Destruct, what's up? Is it fun? Yes, I'd say it's still fun. I just think it could be more fun if it was more challenging, right? But, I mean, I know that that's basically what instances are for now. They basically put all the challenge inside instances, but I wish there was more landscape challenge, you know? Alright, you're just absorbing everything, so we'll attack somebody else. Exactly. Like, there's ways to do it. Like, this map, nothing means anything. Like, the road makes sense if you're on the road level. But, like, all of these, like, spokes and things, I'm pretty sure it's only one level of, like, all the levels. And if your map is so complicated that you can't figure it out, like, make height maps, please. We know that they can do height maps because they do it inside instances and things like that, so we know it's possible. They have the technology. They're just too lazy to do it on landscape. Let's go, Hordeborks. Oh man, that's ridiculous. Why fight him? Because we got an Orc Slayer deed. Oh man, alright. Crit rating, ooh. Put that down here by those. Oh my gosh. You burned all the spider corpses at Dalgronk. Depraving the bats of their food, the orcs will be hard-pressed to command their hungry bats in battle. Oh, come on, we're so close. 93,000 away. That's like 10 orcs away or something like that. Maybe like 12 orcs away. So we do have a... second bounty. Nearby to the northwest. Nice, they actually showed up nearby. Cool. See, I like that use of phasing where they actually show up like close to where you're at. That's really cool. I like it when they do that. We're gonna go ahead and find him here because we need the backpack, or well, we don't need it, we want it. Because some of them have shards in it, we found out earlier. So, we absolutely want those. I guess we need to go this way instead. Here we go. $40,000, we took it in half. Over, less than half.
Gundabad
Just by fighting those orcs.
once more.
Perhaps I should not have named such a strong creature after my old teacher. He always hovered over my shoulders, you see. Well, who's the one working with the Gavalaka now, huh? Anyways, the scouts will keep an eye on the village to make sure we don't have bat-riding orcs on our hands anytime soon. I hope we won't. Bat-riding goblins are enough of a nuisance. I've got one more name on your list. You won't have to venture far. Hey, level up! 134! So now all our virtues should be going to 79, yep. Five, 6 to 5, 8. And let's look at physical mastery. We're back. Whoa, we are way down to 181. That physical mastery is going through the roof. Yeah, we definitely need more. Crit rating's down to 7.3 on Devastating. Magnitude down to 30. Did you notice the worm nest nearby? Oh my gosh. One of the worms there is larger than the rest. I saw an orc try to attack it once, but the blade could barely cut through its hide. Alas, as much as I'd delight in letting the worm torment the orcs, it also poses as a problem for scouts in the vicinity. The worm hasn't left the nest in a while, after all. Why leave when there's a feast of orc corpses scattered about? Burn the corpses, and perhaps the worm will be hungry enough to show its face. Dang. So far this area has been better than I thought, partly because I thought it was going to be the absolute worst and I'd hate every second of my life here. So, you know, it's good compared to that. Like, the map is poorly designed, but at least the quests keep it to where you're not going up and down all day long. That was my biggest fear, was that you'd just be constantly going between the levels. Like in how they did Minas Tirith. Minas Tirith is so poorly designed from a quest perspective. And also, having quests where you go up and down the city all the time cannot be good for lag. Luckily, knock on wood, we haven't had too many issues with lag today. That's actually been very pleasant.
Long live Thorin Stonehelm. Long live Durin Stonehelmson.
I could smell your handiwork. Let's hope it works.
Hail, friend.
As you were burning the corpses, I was thinking of what to call the worm. A bit tricky, but I believe the name I've chosen fits well. Bothin, named after an old hunting partner of mine who was lazy to the bone. You already shown more competence than he ever did, and I am not someone who is easily impressed. Worse armor, better might, way better might, but we lose on critical and physical, and we don't have 2 extra slots, so it's just worse. Now, let us wait for Bothin to emerge. Make sure to keep its hide at least mostly intact. We'll want to hand that over to the Gabalaka. The last bounty. Bum, 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 bum. Time passes.
Hail, friend.
If we wait any longer, my beard will become whiter than it already is. Perhaps there are more orc corpses in the worm cave, Skizav. You must have passed by the entrance by now. It's on the eastern side of Shataz Koroch. Entering the worm cave, might be the only option. You have to go alone with these old bones. That'd be more of a burden than a boon. But I'm sure you can manage. Good hunting, haha. This way, huh? Mitigation. Champions never need physical mitigation. Orcish blood has been splattered on the ground. More blood has trickled further in. We'll look around, make sure there's not like some sort of treasure. Alright, I guess we're not going that way. It goes way down. I thought it was just going to be a little bit. A partially eaten orc lies on the ground. The orc's body has sustained large bite marks that could not have been inflicted by most of the worms here. This corpse must be what's encouraging Bothren to stay inside the cave. Bothan hasn't made an appearance, but pretending to steal the food may enrage it into emerging. Oh crap. Hey buddy. Oh my gosh, we're one-shotting bosses. Alright. Okay. And we're worried about our physical mastery. I'm guessing they're back outside, obviously. Wait, what was that? Limestone, okay. Let's go the other way just to see. Floating granite, awesome. I don't think there's any like hidden treasure chests or anything down here. Yeah, it just leads back to the same spot. Okay. Seven out of 160. It's still a long way away.
Hail, friend!
I was just starting to wonder when I'd have to go in myself. No, just a jest. Though our partnership was brief, I could not have asked for a better hunting partner. You honor me, Andang. Perhaps we'll meet again, but now it's time for me to retire. Forever. There we go, that's the last bounty. Completed. $16 out of 20. I need to go way the heck over there. Let's go ahead and mount up and hope that they're on the ground floor. There's some sort of quest over here. Oh, these orcish notes? I was wondering about that. $4 million damage in almost no time. In barely decipherable handwriting, this note mentions the writer's doubts about the future of Durlong. Worms from the Shragzif have taken over part of the village, chasing out the orcs and killing those who get too close. To make matters worse, hobgoblins often come to raid the villagers. Gorgar has not extended any support to his people. While this note may be considered valuable intelligence, it does grant some insight into the current morale of Gorgar's forces. There may be other similar notes with useful information scattered around Dalgronk. Right, I guess we're actually out of room now. Bummer. There's just too much junk in this game. Alright. I feel like this is Orc Junior High. There's notes everywhere, man. Two more notes, one of which is right over here. And the final one back over here. There we go. Okay, now we got a quest back there, but we also have one over here. $91 out of 200. Well, I guess we'll get that backpack. Okay, now we should be able to mount up, make our way over, and have victory. No idea where this actually is, but hopefully it's this way. But I have a feeling it's going to be up there. Oh, but no, it's not. Here we go.
It seems Shukurs was telling the truth after all.
Andang, you have made it. It seems Shukurs was telling the truth after all. Aenir has seen two dwarves already. One on the ground level and another up on the stairs. The other two haven't been spotted yet. But I've noticed orcs going in and out of the door on the second level. The remaining dwarves might be in there. While you rescue the dwarves, I'll go in and try to obtain any information I can get my hands on. Once the last dwarf is out, I'll help them find their way back. Good luck.
I hope for your sake that this is important.
I have to admit it's impressive that the orcs here have managed to work so tirelessly. They have an army to equip after all, but it's the forge masters who are keeping order. There are several forge masters running the place, keeping an eye on the other orcs. That worm was distracting me. I'm like, it's coming towards us. And maintaining the army's demands. Defeating a few. And we sabotage their supply. And we'll sabotage their supply prospects in the meantime.
Well?
Their craft can often be crude, but the orcs are still capable of deadly creations. Underestimating their work could be a death sentence. There are several orc smiths working here. Defeat them. And perhaps we'll be able to breathe a little easier. What use is a blacksmith without their tools? Destroying the blacksmith tools at Gazagvark and Darbalok could briefly halt their progress of aiming Gorgar's forces. Arming, rather, Gorgar's forces. Okay, I literally thought it was the dwarves shooting at us. I was like, what the heck? Destroying blacksmith tools would impact the orcs. Supply of something. Equipment supply. Alright, looks like we're going in to the final camp in this area. I'm surprised there's so few quests here. Kind of relieved, honestly. Why do we keep losing floaty names, man? Come at me, bro. Be careful out there. Alright, yeah, you too, buddy. I guess this way then? This is curious. How do I get to the other stuff? Oh, there's stairs over here. Alright, this is kind of cool. Did not expect this. Let's go. All the XP, man. If I see another orc again, it'll have been too soon. Yeah, no kidding. And there's more stuff that way. Oh, there's more stairs. Okay. Stinking Defiler actually healing. Okay, looks like that's all that's over here. Up, up, up the stairs we go. There's a door there. There's a quest inside the door. Oh, dang. What a hot and horrible forge, man. There are scouts waiting outside? Got it. Wait, we're supposed to click on the forges too? Oh crap. Come on. Come on. Oh. It's literally a forge, okay. Oh, this is cool. I like this. This is pretty neat. You've destroyed the orcs' blacksmithing tools. Gorgar's forces will be hard-pressed to properly arm themselves. Don't have enough room for that. Ooh. Almost thought that you would die. Dang. $154 out of 200. Jeez. We're almost done with Orc Slayer, man. Got so many quests done. I kind of feel like just fighting a million orcs here and not trying. We're definitely going up the stairs. No question about that. But like we're so close on the deed, I kind of feel like just getting it done, right? So each of the places have like specific things. Like this Troll Slayer, we're never getting, man. The Deep's Crave Orc one we actually could get. Same thing with dragons. God, there's so much lag. Oh my goodness. I think that was just because things were still loading in. I don't think that was actual lag. There we go. Let's keep going up. Why not? Haven't seen any treasure chests yet, but this would be like the perfect spot for one. There's a regular chest. What are we up to? 188, man. We're so close. I knew it. We're just starting the deed, though. Man, oh man. And yeah, let's be real. We'll probably never find all the treasure in Deepscrave, especially if there's 8 of them. We have found 2 out of 4 of the rare chests, though. Hey, we're ally now. Awesome. Literally no room in the end. Okay. So we should be able to finish this whole area today. That's exciting. I did not expect to be doing that today. Oh, I guess we never went over there. Let's double check, make sure that there's nothing else hidden over here. There's the rare chest. I knew it had to be up here. And so we're just 1 shy of all the rare chests here. This should be enough to get us the deed. There we go. Whew. Got all them orcs. Got our valor up to 78. Now we're working on 79. 5-3 to 5-6. Jeez. If we could find that last rare chest, that would be huge. is the millions of stairs. Alright, well that was cool. I'm glad we got all that. Alright, now we should just be able to run out of here. Looking for the way down. Come on. This way. I want to say it's back this way. Here we go. That's what I thought.
What is it now?
There'll be no end to the amount of orcs seeking positions of power, but we'll deal with them as they come. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we can get rid of the agility one. Oh my gosh. Well, what can we throw away? Did I watch Arcane series? No, Master of the Master, I don't even know what that is. There we go.
Well?
Nicely done, my friend. No doubt the orcs will find others among them to work the forges. But better to apply the pressure than just stand by and do nothing at all. Alright, we should be stupid close to completing all the quests here now. Yeah, one away. Next one, 2,000 more virtue XP. They're giving it like candy, man. By entering here, so you asked. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. So now we need to head back to the tower, turn in what's presumably the final quest here, I don't know. Probably never getting Troll Slayer here. That one just seems painful. Unless there's like an instance with a bunch of trolls that happens to count, we're probably never getting that. Based on League of Legends? Okay. I'm excited for The Legend of Vox Machina, the animated series based on the Critical Role campaign. That's gonna be sick when that comes out. I have to say, I'm impressed that they can put all this together. Like, this whole tower thing is kind of crazy. The fact that they look good from far away and are still designed logically, like... Good job, team. This whole area is very impressive, technically. Graphically, not as much, but technically it's pretty cool what they've done here. Can't believe we only are one rare chest away. I really want to find that last rare chest. Feely stops mid-argument with 9 and beckons you over.
Perhaps we could use this to our advantage somehow.
My apologies. I didn't mean for you to see us have such a heated discussion. Lord 9 believes we are wasting our time with shirkers. Muta just returned with the Smiths. Her search around Gazag Fark did not reveal anything new, nor anything that contradicts Shakara's claims of Durstrock requiring more weapons. If anything, she found information that supports his claims. If they need those weapons, then the Smith's rescue will not go unnoticed. Perhaps we could use this for our advantage somehow. Shulkers, what do you say? If you tell us where Durstrock is, we'll let you go.
Fine, I'll help you. But what choice have I got?
Oh my gosh. I've been lying. I don't know where Durstrock is. Didn't want to give that angry dwarf over there an excuse to execute me. So fine, I'll help you. But what choice have I got?
Maybe we could go to the quartermaster.
Oh my gosh. Hey, we got Valor maxed out now. Now we can go back over to Confidence. Oh, that's awesome. 56. We're just one away from fully maxing it out once we gain another level. 3 Virtue XP. What was I gonna look for? I don't remember now. Oh yeah. 182, man. That's crazy how much you need for that. Interesting. 3,000 Virtue XP and 300 Embers if you complete Slayer and Explore. I'm so glad they don't have like the rare chests and the other things included in the meta deeds now. This is so nice. I love this. I hated that they had you have to get like all the treasures and everything in the previous areas. That was so dumb. This is awesome. This is a huge improvement for deeds. So glad they did it this way. And then you also have a separate one for quests. That's awesome. Warrior of Deepscrave. The Quartermasters. The Quartermasters, one of the few who know where Dustrock is. He can't be happy now that the dwarf smiths have encamped, and the weapon shipment has gotten delayed. Which means, Andang, he is in big trouble with him. Which means Andang here is in big trouble with him. There we go. I thought it was a typo, but it's not. Maybe we could go get him. I could bring Andang, pretend I captured them, and want a reward from Golgar. We'll find out where Durstrock is, and you'll get what you want. And I'll get out of Gundabad! Before nine can get a word in, Feely nods in approval. Shukraz turns to you, his posture just a little straighter than before, despite his nervous expression. We'll be headed west to Vatrugronk, at the bottom of the Deepscrave. Nasty place, full of nastier folks. Meet me by the southern entrance, and I'll bring you to the Quartermaster. Finally, we're getting some good side quest story.
Yes?
These notes paint a grim future for the orcs here. They seem to be beset on all sides by hostile forces, including our own. Perhaps more orcs will abandon Gorgar in time. Regardless, thank you for recovering these notes. I'll pass them on to the scouts to examine whether there is more information to be gleaned from here. All right. Southern entrance to LotRO. LotRO is located on the lowest level of Deepscrave. Oh, hey, Ice Bat. All right. It's time. We've finished our quest here, but first we need to go sell all this stuff. I forgot. Hang on. Un momento, por favor. Honestly, we need to go back to that one zone with the tasks to turn in tasks for today, because we haven't done that yet. Okay, it's over there. We already have a quest there anyway. Eastern Madagard.
Durin's folk shall endure, as we always have.
Here we go. Then we'll come back, finish off the story. Good things indeed. Really liking the side quests here. Hopefully we'll also find that final rare chest.
You found a great deal of information among the dwellings of the orcs, I see.
I shall peruse these as soon as I am able. I am not accustomed to so much reading, and in such unpleasant orcish handwriting, no less. Still, I am sure there will be information of use within these papers, and I thank you for finding and delivering them to me. Trusty arrives suddenly, as if from nowhere, pouring out of existence and then back in.
I beg you excuse my interruption, Prince Durin.
But I bring urgent words for Andang. My student Eskil Bloodthumb has been captured by orcs.
It is my fault.
There we go, it finally went up. It was like glitched before or something. It is my fault. I thought in my company the lad would be safe, and the experience would teach him a healthy caution while venturing in orc-controlled caverns. But I was wrong. We were on the bridge that extends northwest of the Berg Beam when a party of orcs attacked and overwhelmed us. I called for Eskil to shelter behind me, but in all the tumult, I lost track of him. When I managed to get clear, the orcs were gone, and my student with them. Trusty wrings his hands in frustration. I also lost my axe during the fighting. The axe in which the golden tooth of my dear friend Lothric was embedded. Will you help me rescue the young novice and find my cherished axe? If you agree, I will meet you back in the Deep's Grave, where I have recovered a replacement weapon. Bah! No axe can replace the one I've lost. But one must serve. Eskil ensnared. Where's the task board again? For the life of me, I can never remember these things. There we go. Players were hiding it. So much junk. There we go. That should be task limit. Yep. Okay, now we should definitely be able to sell some stuff.
Hell!
Yeah, we don't need all this. Using Gundabad and Coke recipes, we're keeping that. Let's review this. Twice the might. One more essence of vitality, basically. So that knocks out that essence, essentially. And then tactical mitigation, which is actually really nice. But we'd still be short an essence slot. This is actually really close to being better. I think we'll save it for now. Put it down with the rest of these that we're saving. Because when those set bonuses go away, that'll be big. Which actually should be next level. So we should be able to equip some of that gear and make some more space next level. Got so much of this stuff. Alright, that's good enough for now, I suppose. Probably get rid of one more of these. There we go. Keep those for now. So I guess we need to go back to the zone in which we were in. Let's go ahead and do that.
Aye.
But I can't believe we've already finished the zone. That's crazy. I mean, we do still have this final quest, but other than that, we're basically done. And the main quest, I guess. Oh no, that's to the Pit of Stone Jones. I'm guessing there's gonna be one more quest that gives like good gear and stuff. That's not the way we want to go. Starting to get the hang of this place. Now that we're almost done. That was a mistake. Here we go. So many trolls! Shoot the trolls! There's gotta be a rare chest down here somewhere, right? Ooh! We did something. Bagrock is the fiercest orcs in Gundabad. Also play to a number of trolls. You should probably kill the trolls. Kill the trolls. Trolls remain a sizable threat. Haha, I see what you did there. Funny. Oh, do we not need to go all the way over there now? Checking my quests. Yeah, we still do. Okay. Good deal. Sketchy bridge is sketchy. There's chests here, so that means there's probably a rare chest nearby. They seem to like to put those near them. It's only logical. Goodbye, troll. What? We totally defeated 3 trolls, not just 2. Alright, whatever.
Hold on! Before we head in, I've got a favor to ask. There are a few orcs locked up in the cages there. I stole the key. Of course, I can't be seen freeing them. Though it wouldn't be a problem for you, would it? Free a few more prisoners, and the quartermaster will be sure to tell us where Durstrok is.
I feel like you don't really know this guy too well. I feel like we're just causing problems. And it's not gonna end well. There we go. Well, never mind. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I'd be confused too, buddy. Hey, troll boy. Now you count. Okay. What about you? Yep, you count too. Okay. Coolio. Coolio. Oh, come on. How do I get up there? Gotta do some hardcore parkour. Come on. There we go. You defeated a number of trolls within this place. The less Gabalaka has to deal with the trolls, the better. That was lame. Sure, let's go in Creepy Cave. I'm just hoping there's a rare chest in here. Is this gonna be a big place? Oh, my lag. Oh boy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Sandstone and granite. Alright. How do we end up all the way over here? Is this where we were before and I'm just not paying attention? Okay, troll. You're cool. But now you're dead. We're not even close on troll's level. So one thing I definitely like, a lot less stunning in this expansion. It's really just the trolls that do it. There's not all those annoying half-orcs like we've seen previously. Oh! We found the rare chest! I feel like they're not even trying to hide them this update, and I'm so happy that they're not. Because it makes me so happy to find them. Here comes the virtue XP of a lifetime. Alright, I might be overhyped a little bit. Hey, there we go. Nice, we maxed out confidence. That's 2 maxed out at 79. guess we'll go for fidelity next since it's already so high. All that. Energy cap reached, we know. Deed completed, we also know. Quest item. The Bat Riders in Vakarong seem to be carrying important correspondence between captains of Gorgar's army, while the plans being laid out in these letters are minor. This knowledge could help the Gabalaka. Right, so there's still a lot of quests here, it seems. Maybe not a lot, but more than 0. Because we finished it, supposedly.
Don't think this makes us owe you, man.
That was not my thought. Alright, well, it is already 12:30. We did find the chest we were looking for. I feel like we'll just end off here. Maybe we'll fight this Bat Rider to see if they have information. Yep. And this rider as well, I guess. We could probably find a little bit safer spot. Let's keep going a little bit. Just to see if we can find some more safe spaces. Da, 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 da. There we go.
They'll know where to go to avoid trouble.
Thanks for that. I wasn't able to leave Gundabad without them. They'll know where to go to avoid trouble.
Word must have spread by now.
Here we go. Ooh. Way less vitality. That's worse. But it does have physical mastery on it. Oof. Let's see, that's 2,000 more, so it's like 6,000 physical mastery. Plus 35, though, is quite a bit. So that's like 40,000. So that's basically like 2 physical mastery slots. In place of like 2 vitality slots. So you're trading out physical mastery for vitality, basically. I think we'll do it. Once we've got what we came for, we're going straight back to the dwarves. I don't want to stay here for longer than we need to. Alright, we will be doing that when we return. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I'm really enjoying this zone way more than I thought I did. I think part of it was that I expected to completely not. Part of it is that there's finally some story happening, which has been actually pretty good. Side quest story, that is. The main story is also getting better, so that's good. Things are looking good for this expansion. I'm really liking this zone, at least. The first zone was absolute trash, and had way too many quests. They could cut like half those quests. But this zone's fun. Also, we gained over half a level today. Almost a whole level. So that was fun as well. It was only 2 hours. So in 2 hours we gained at least half a level. That's not bad at all. We're also getting really close to 135, which will let us get a bunch more stuff. So that's good. We're waiting till we're 137 to open all these, because that's when you start getting more of the shards from these rare Gundabad treasures. So I'm looking forward to that as well. We also have a crit rating essence, and then we still have the 2 essence boxes that we've gotten. Our set bonuses are fading away. I know. I'm actually excited about that. Yeah, all the set bonuses go away then, so we can actually finally equip some new gear. Whoops. Sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to hurt you. Yeah, max level 134. When we gain the next level, those will all go away. So we will lose 10% damage. And also our reset cooldown of Champion's Duel, which that's probably the biggest hit. But 10% damage is a big deal as well. The might is not a big deal at all. We're gaining might like no tomorrow. But the 10% extra damage is going to hurt. But honestly, it's not like that much. This set bonus going away will be huge. Getting rid of 36,000 crit rating. That's going to hurt. But we'll be able to equip some new gear, so that'll be fun. Anyway, let's find somebody to raid.